and welcome to the preview show where this week we're looking forward to the knockout cup clash between the Stags Bar Monarchs and the Glasgow Tigers. Of course, it's a massive cup tie, highly anticipated. As we say, we've got a lot of history with Glasgow in the knockout cup. But this week the Monarchs were rocked by some team news. Reserve Matt Williamson decided to call it a day. From everyone at the club, I would like to wish Matt all the very best in the future. You'll be sorely missed, and it was good to actually see Matt in Monarchs colours, and we're disappointed that it didn't quite work out for him. But replacing Matt is, on a short-term basis anyway, is Argentinian Coty Garcia. Now, Coty comes into the team after spells in the UK with Redcar, Berwick and of course Glasgow. Highly experienced in this league, especially at reserve. We think he can do a job down there. We're going to hear from Coty in a minute, but just to look forward to this week's match, of course, the Monarchs go into this match in the back of some good results, not so good results away from home, so we hope that we can get a big league to take to Ashfield on Sunday. But as I say, we can catch up with you Monarchs signing Coty Garcia now. Coty, welcome to the Edinburgh Monarchs. How much are you looking forward to this opportunity?
Well, obviously, let me thank the club for giving me this chance. A short time, it was a quick call, I wasn't expecting it. Obviously, as I said before, as soon as I saw that Matt was stepping out from the sport, just taking a break, I thought, well, I'm living, quite close from them, and just would be nice to get a shot again in the Premier League. I've been keeping myself busy, just driving to Germany and just doing meetings abroad in Europe, so I was like, I think I'm very prepared this year than what it was last year when I was with Redcar, so I don't want to just miss any opportunity, so I would just take the chance and just show people that I know how to ride.
No team place for you at the start of this season. Is that an extra incentive for you coming into obviously this weekend's matches initially?
Yeah, definitely. I think that I can play a good card for Edinburgh, especially for the Knockout Cup. So I'll just go 100%. I mean, I have to show to not just Edinburgh, just the rest of the clubs what I can do, and this is just a short-term contract, so I'm up for it.
In terms of racing, you mentioned there you've been in Germany. What have you been doing out there?
I've been just doing a few meetings. I've been doing Wolf Lake, Tetro, Gustro, a few really strong line up. Last meeting was in Gustro. I didn't end up how I was expecting, but I mean, it was a really high level, it was really tough. Pedersen was there, Doyle, I mean, it was just unreal, ride against those riders, and from each single of one of them you learn something different. So, looking back, I think it was really positive because I feel really confident now when it comes to UK.
Obviously facing your old club Glasgow. I'm sure you'll get a few messages from their fans and former teammates and stuff. Again, is that an extra incentive for you to go into these two matches, maybe even proving Glasgow along for kind of counting you out their side?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it would be nice to score decent points against them. Obviously, Glasgow is a tough place to go. Everyone knows that the track is really hard at the moment. They have a really good team, so you have to just be calm and just take as it comes, but definitely would be really nice to prove Glasgow that they were wrong and didn't pick me up the year before, and see how it's going.
Glasgow and Edinburgh, obviously two of your favourite tracks as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my favourite tracks are on the North, Berwick, Glasgow and Edinburgh. I think there are three tracks, they are straight different, but they are really technical when it comes to ride the bike. Some of the riders are really top riders and they still cannot ride them, so I think in each single of those three tracks you have like a really home advantage. It's massive, so I know the track, so it will be good to see how it ended up this weekend. So
goals with the Monarchs, obviously, as you say, it's a short-term contract, but what would your goals be?
Well, obviously the goals with the Monarchs is just getting through the Knockout Cup. And just show them to the rest of the league what the guys can do. I know a few guys of the Monarchs and I really like them, so it would be nice to work again with them.
Is it good that there's no surprises here? You know what you're getting yourself into. It's not as if you're going to a club that you've never been involved with before. You're a regular at Armadale. It's a track you visit on a regular basis and mechanic at and stuff. Yeah,
definitely. I know where I am to, so definitely I would just take the chance and see and just move slowly and just try to get forward with them. Obviously, they give me the chance to this short term, so I have to show them 100% that, and well, my target with them is just try to keep riding for them for the rest of the year. So that is my target. So I want to show them and I want to prove them that I can do the job.
Great to hear from the Monarchs' new man, Coty Garcia there. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to Mike Hunter's Blaster of Pass, some classic action from the Monarchs.
Gate 5, Andrew Tully, I think it's James McBain, and Gate 2, it's Tigers number 8 anyway. Shane Parker, who might go ahead, no he doesn't. Andrew Tully nips in front. Parker again round the outside there, long way around, but he's got to the front. Great riding by Parker. And Tom Perry's in third. I don't think it is James McBain. I'm not sure who the Tigers number 8 is. I missed the announcement. Tully's straining every muscle to try and get to Parker. Cutting back. Oh, tremendous effort by Tully. He's gone roaring through there. Parker again on the outside line. What a brilliant effort by Andrew Tully there. Absolutely amazing. Come back on a man like Parker, and he's pulled off a win in a superb race, one of the best races of the season. Wonderful ride. So Monarchs take a 2-point lead.
Once again, some phenomenal action there sent to us by, of course, Mike Hunter. Just a wee bit of ticket information. If you want to buy your tickets online at a discounted rate, you can do so after watching this preview show. Head over to the website at edinburghmonarchs.co.uk and you can buy your tickets for Friday night's match. But don't forget, those discounted tickets will stop going on sale at 12 o'clock midnight into Friday. So all that's left to say is we look forward to seeing you at Armadale on Friday, and let's hope there's plenty of people make the trip through to Glasgow on Sunday afternoon as well. Let's make this a big bumper weekend of Speedway, and of course and a massive tie for the Monarchs against their fierce rivals, the Glasgow Tigers. But until Friday's the Friday Focus and Saturday morning, good night.